Sacramento is geographically massive. For drivers in the valley, getting from point A to point B requires navigating long, isolated corridors between major charging hubs. At 2 a.m. on a rural stretch of highway, that geography becomes a liability. When an EV battery hits zero, the car doesn't just slow down, it shuts down, leaving the driver stationary in the dark. Digital maps frequently promise a solution just a few miles away. However, those icons often lead to physical failures. Chargers with broken screens, isolated lots with no lighting, or stalls blocked by internal combustion vehicles. With a gas car, a simple fuel can solves a breakdown. For an EV, an empty battery creates a logistical bottleneck that current infrastructure isn't equipped to handle on the fly. Most drivers respond to this isolation by calling a traditional tow truck. It's the standard reflex for a vehicle that can no longer move under its own power. This is where the towing trap begins. Traditional roadside services often capitalize on the specialized nature of EVs, charging premium rates to haul a vehicle that they cannot actually service. Because many owners are far from home or lack a high-voltage home charger, the default destination is often a dealership. This frequently results in the car sitting in a service queue for days, as these facilities prioritize scheduled repairs over emergency drop-offs. The tow truck hasn't provided a solution to the dead battery. It has simply moved the immobilized vehicle to a location where it remains offline, while adding the cost of the haul to the driver's expenses. To avoid the trap, it helps to understand why the battery percentage often drops faster than the dashboard predicts. This chart compares energy consumption on flat ground versus a steep incline. While EVs are efficient in the city, fighting gravity up a mountain pass requires a sustained, high-voltage output from the battery pack. As the load increases, the actual energy remaining begins to diverge from the computer's initial estimate. The algorithm often fails to account for the total energy cost of the climb, leading to a sudden loss of range that the driver didn't anticipate. In the Sacramento Valley, the terrain itself acts as a silent drain, turning scenic mountain routes into high-risk zones for power depletion. Beyond the logistics, there is a mechanical reason why traditional towing is a poor fit for electric architecture. Most tow trucks use a two-wheels-down method, where the vehicle is pulled while its remaining tires roll along the pavement. In an EV, the wheels are directly linked to the motors. When a tow truck pulls the car, it forces the motors to spin at high speeds. But since the vehicle is powered down, internal pumps that circulate coolant are not running. This creates unregulated electrical current and intense heat within the motor. Without active cooling, the friction can cause permanent damage to the drivetrain components, leading to repair costs that far exceed the price of the tow itself. Because of how these cars are built, moving them while they are unpowered is inherently risky. The vehicle requires a rescue model that doesn't involve dragging it across the asphalt. The engineering solution is simple. Instead of forcing the car to move to the power must move to the car. Sacramento Mobile EV Charging operates on this principle, providing a 24/7 decentralized network that functions as a mobile power station. By delivering a fast charge directly to your location, the vehicle's wheels never have to roll. This provides enough juice to reach a primary charger while keeping the drivetrain completely protected. This service covers the entire region, from travelers stranded in the parking lots at SMF to highway emergencies on the I-80 corridor. Mobile charging eliminates both the risk of mechanical damage and the logistical headache of being stranded in an isolated area. While individual drivers save on repair bills, the financial impact of this mobile model is most evident in the commercial sector. For fleet operators, delivery services, and rideshare drivers, time spent on a tow truck is time spent losing money. In a high-volume market like Sacramento, every hour a vehicle is sidelined represents a direct hit to the bottom line. Mobile charging converts a breakdown into a brief pause. A driver can receive a charge during a required rest break, allowing the vehicle to return to service immediately without waiting days for a dealership slot. While permanent infrastructure is slow to expand and prone to maintenance issues, mobile units provide a flexible, rapid response layer that keeps the region's EVs moving. As the transition to electric transport accelerates, the traditional tow truck is becoming a relic of an era when vehicles didn't have sensitive, high-voltage drivetrains. Don't risk your drivetrain or your time. If you're stuck in the Sacramento area, go to sacramentomobileevcharging.com to get a safe, professional charge and get back on the road.